Hey guys, I played a kadoban game today with Sprang. This is our second one at 6. Let's have a look. I decided to start with roots. Give me some life, give me some points, and then I'll invest the time to negate his wall he's building. This kind of idea. AI doesn't mind this idea. It'll do this a lot, like at 9 stones and such. So I thought I just was in the mood to start this way. Okay, white's alive. I can walk away. Black has a wall with a useful peep. I mean, we can see this stick. In the future, I can make this a stick. So I'm not really saying black's unhappy, but white has sente, white has life, black has nothing yet other than a stick. Okay, so let's look at a better way. Black has sente, not white. That's a big difference. No cut. Black has 3 comfortable directions to run, very healthy. And black can just go do whatever he wants to do, right? Anything he wants to do much faster. Okay, so we're here. If I come in here, I'm going to live, but he's going to do Sente and Sente. I mean, not in the mood. So I want to stay away from his wall. That's the point. I don't want him pushing me up against the wall. Instead, if he wants to try to take this big area, I'll let him try that. I don't think he'll succeed. Okay, so I pinch. I approach the corner. He plays this way, claiming that this is Sente. And it is, but run before living. Okay, run before living. If he plays here, I can ignore or make one more exchange, and I'm alive. Let's make sure I'm correct about that. Yeah, life. Okay, so he honeys. Well, no, I'm not alive. And yet there's a cut here. Cut doesn't work right now. Okay, so I come down from my life. And I decide, well, let's take another corner. First, he has a decision to make, what to do here. Secondly, I could go in this direction, right? I mean, he's getting a lot of points. I don't want to do that. If I try to live here, he's going to get a lot of points. So I take the points instead of giving them to him. Now, I want to rephrase that. I took value with A. So far, he hasn't realized 1 point in return. Got a heck of a future, but nothing realized yet. Now I'm about to take more points, giving him more of a future, but no points. So I'm kind of wagering then I'll find a cut, find a way to deal with things, and take enough of it away. He goes this way. I think this is correct. Let's look at the other way for a minute. And let's push again and connect out. See this shoulder hit? It's really trying to activate the Aji. Black really wants to play here, and he really wants to play here. And I'm thinking he's not going to kill me. And if that's the case, he doesn't have any points to speak of. So I don't like this direction. He went this direction, which I believe is better. Let's look at a real simple Joseki here. Black, white, black, white, black. I don't have access to anywhere out here. Better for black. I mean, he's building stuff up, right? Okay. So he comes this way, and I have a decision to make. A's Joseki, B's Joseki, C's Joseki. C seems to fit the bill. Try to break some outside, get some cuts out there so I have something to work with. Okay, I come up, over, all Joseki, Hane out. I wish I could remember the full Joseki. I think it's here, 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 here. I say Atari, Atari. No, he says Atari. I capture. And yeah, this is Joseki. And now he has three options. Connect the center one, connect the side one, or just play away to wherever, which might include D. D's really big. So let's assume he's going to fix a cut. Seems the reasonable thing to do. I'm not trying to say black's golden, but I think black's doing just fine here. Okay, I come up. He plays this way. Goes for the cut. And he cuts on the wrong side. So Atari, fix, capture, takes the corner. You recognize the beginnings of that other Joseki? Save, Atari, and he can't save. If he saves, we have this Joseki. He's got to kill the cutting stone. He's got to kill the cutting stone. I can cut. I can cut because if he plays this way, he can't say Atari because Atari, save, capture. So there's enough Aji that black, white, I guess black has to play air. And the question is, do I have to play back and kill the corner? But that's the point is black can't play this way. Okay. So he's got to kill, which might be better here. Same thing. And I capture, which is not life, but near life. A's not an I, B's not an I. But a Panuki in the center, give me a break. I'm affecting the right, the top, the center. Very powerful. This him cutting on the wrong side. How big was that? I mean, more than a stone's worth. Feels that way to me. Maybe it's only a stone, but it's this Pinocchio in the center, very valuable. Perhaps it's better to say, go ahead, take my corner. If I do, which I wouldn't, and he plays here, he still has a very strong position. Yeah, I don't know. Tough question. Boom, boom. Black to play. Big move. Um, when it comes to the long nights move, ask yourself why you're playing it. I want a nice big corner. Really? I'll take it in Sente. I had Jujo tell me once, professional nine don. He says, "Oh, don't play the long night. Your opponent will come in and live in Sente. Who would ever play it?" Now, of course, he plays it all the time, but the idea is only play it when you hope they come in. I want them to come in and take the corner in Sente. It'll make me so happy because the outside is that valuable. Now, that might be the case because there's no white stones on the bottom half of the board. So a perfectly thick wall would be nice. But when you play the short night, living in the corners, difficult, painful, very strong position. Why would you choose the long night? There's no reason for it. Long night. I come in this way. I don't want to give him the wall. That's just too thick. That's how I felt about it at the time. I could live this way. Yeah, Mr. Lodge in the corner. Okay, very possible. But I thought about this, and I'm thinking, if he kicks, that corner's not his. And if he takes it, which he did, when I come down, I'm doing a very huge thing. So that's how it turned out. And if he says, no, I'm going to connect home, well, there's just a lot to be done down here. So that was my decision. It's an interesting decision. Next, I do drop down, do drop, ooh, comes this way. Attack white makes a lot of sense. It's a good attack. What's the downside? Well, if you take a straight edge from A to B, black's behind white. That's the bad news. Oh, white can't do anything. White's too pitiful to put in on any attack. Well, there's some truth to that, but there's also truth, perhaps a bit more sane, to just say, I'm going to get out. Then I'll attack. And if white wants to try some life, that's fine with me. Go ahead and live. I'm just going to make sure I'm out of harm's way. White's alive. So I would want to get out. This is the temptation. White looks so weak, but he got in real trouble because of this. Okay, I really struggled with this move. I finally decided, even if this helps him, I kind of need to touch. I mean, I could play this way. This is true. I think this works. But the touch is stronger. It's going to get me out better. And then I thought, if he pulls back, he's still weak here. I can do all sorts of things to bother him. Gosh, all sorts of things to bother him. So I don't mind that. And if he plays here, he's still nothing. So I don't think I'm actually even helping him. So I thought, well, then I'll contact. I get out, making sure that I'm considering the two A stones my group and the B stone my helping stone. Also, I want to be close to the C weakness and the D weakness. So if I jump this way, the dog's face, well, then this isn't working as well. Stop it. This isn't working as well. So I jump this way. Okay. Comes here. I this valuable stone. The A stone is doing a lot of work. It's hurting B, separating B from C. Very useful stone. So I save it. And he realizes, oh, I better treat A as the helping stone and just get my B group out. Quit fooling around trying to attack. Time to get out. Okay. I go, you've got an awful lot of cuts. I want to see what you're going to do about them. I need help. And if you play nice and strong, boom, boom, what are you going to do? Here, Atari. Okay, that helps me. Just jump out. That's fine. There's various things I can do. So I thought it was worth making his shape awkward and I get cuts. He plays here, which I consider a mistake because if he tries to cut, it doesn't cut. And I guess I could say Atari first, then here. Yeah, it's bothering him for sure. So this, I guess if he, oh, I can get out this way. True, but you're giving white an awful lot to get out. Oh, and that's the game. So I did push and cut. I did cut out. Oh, if he gets this move in, I would consider that Sente. And yeah, so I took that away. Now he gets a couple of Ataris in, okay, but he still has to come back and then cut again. So you see, now when I was 5 done, this is something that kept hitting me over and over. Black did a great attack. Oh, he's doing this and that, all these great things, but he didn't start by getting out. So when the fight hits its crescendo, he's not up. Cut. So start by getting out, then fight. That really was a big step in me getting up to 6 done. Goes for some life, okay. Okay, that's your choice. I mean, you're right. Ah, now I have a wall from A all the way to at least B. Yeah, we'll call it B or C or D. Some big old wall. Pretty happy. He makes good his threat, which is to connect home. Okay, now what? I figured good time to peep. He comes out claiming if white cuts, I'll live on the side. But the trouble is, if I take the side move, is he going to come back and save the cut? This is pretty big. How about instead, save the cut? Oh, I'm going to take the whole thing. Really? You're going to take the whole thing. You're strong enough you can fight there's no cut. You can fight what white's doing. Here, there's a burden of the cut. And that cut killed something. I take that, comes out. That's a good move. Let's look at my the standard: white, black, white. This is enough. There's no cut because of the zone cut. I didn't think I was getting very many points, and I don't see this cut's ever going to do anything. I didn't like this. So I'm thinking, what else can I do? Well, if I use A as the helping stone and this as the threat, oh, now there's something to do. So let's check it out. Excellent. Now this works. The reason it didn't work before was because this, well, it was ladders. It was easy to kill white. Not anymore. So cut. He goes the correct way. This bit of life, believe it or not, is going to be helpful. As I live, it means this is no longer Sente. That's nice. We'll get there. Fix. Okay. I did that whole thing in order to get my cutting stones out. So now we see his A group, and I can cut at B. Oh, I'm getting some work done. And if I save the C stone, which is easy, I can kill the top. There's a lot going on now. I think this was great. Like the best move of the game. Just take it. It's done. Now you can fight. Okay. Then I cut the other side. Get out. So check out the A group and how it's facing over to that big white wall at B. There's real trouble. Sente. And if he plays it, it's double Sente. Because if he plays it, I can't allow this. So it's double Sente. Very important to take your double Sentes. Most of the time. It's always exceptions. Okay. My cutting stones are well behind enemy lines. And there's a knight's move there. I didn't want to even read out this. There's a lot of weaknesses here. It's a great move if it works, but it's so thin. So that, can he surround this? No. Then I'll play it strong. Comes out. Okay. Notice A does not attack B. Okay, so I'm good. I'm good on B. A attacks C. Time to work on C. How will we do this? Well, if I start, oh, I'll run. Really? Where are you going? Oh, I'll attack these guys. Great. I'll defend. I mean, I'm not making any eyes. He's getting points everywhere. So that's when you pull out your Tsuji. Okay. Where's black going to play? If he goes this way, oh, my main stones are being helped in Sente. Oh, and that's what happens. Okay. He cuts. Out I go, surrounding. If I get this, that's game. Game over. Yeah, that's your right. Now, what to do? I guess I have to start here. I have to get out first. Okay. Now what? Turn. That's still me getting out. Here, that's the threat to kill. Drop down, threatening to kill, threaten to kill. I can't save. Doesn't work. Oh, I'm sorry. I can start there and here, and now we get to see what he's going to do. He goes this way. My cutting stones are dead. I don't mind. He can't save. If he tries this save, Tari, capture, Tari, capture, Tari. Well, that's nice. Okay. What else can he do? Here. Oh, no good. I capture these. Everything dies. His only chance is to kill. Atari, which saves the group I need saved. A is the whole point. I didn't care about the bottom left corner. I cared about A for the big attack that's going on. Capture, connect. Okay. So that was a loss for me. But I got thickness in the center and a fight. Good with the fight. There's a lot of reading here. The idea is if I go, well, check out, we'll just see how the game played out. I don't know how to explain it. Boom, Atari. I'm not sure that's right. Atari, threaten to kill, threaten to kill. He tries to kill me first. Boom, boom. Here, he be dead. Atari, snapback. Okay. So my A's alive, my B's alive. Next move, I can kill C if I want. C's not small. It happens to be double gote, but it's not small. It's relatively small, actually. Come out, okay. The difference here between A and B is really big. If I come down, oh, nice and strong, but 0 attack. There's no next move. If I Hane, oh, I've just heard his 3 in a row. There's lots of next moves. So I got bigger, stronger. Without this, I'm not even alive. With this, I'm barely alive. And he still has problems here. He fixes. Good spot. Now, I've been waiting for this move for a long time. This is prepping the corner problems. Sorry, capture. He saves the stones. Double gote and actually doesn't save them. But that'll come later. So I got Sente. If he played here, I'm not about to capture. Too slow. I'm going to go do something active. So for him to save is slow. There's a lot to do. In I come. Life, life. I lived, and he's surrounded. Kind of fun. when you're a Q player or an early dawn player, you look at the 6 dawns and it's like, how do they do that? It's magic. When you're 6 dawn, you're like, well, you just put one foot in front of the other. It's no big deal, but it is fun to do cool stuff. So what to do next was a bit hard to decide. If I come down without, this is the move that continues to surround. Black can just connect, right? So it surrounds black. It gives me a monkey jump, which is very nice. And it gives me these moves if I have any trouble with my life. Okay, boom, out. Here, I don't think he's done yet. Specifically, this has a lot of interesting things. So here, opening up the possibilities, he gets out. I spin the move, getting out, and then Atari to test him. He kills my stone, but now this works. And with A, he ignored, and with B being alive, well, C's not an I. His life is back in question. Boom. Here. I could also do it at A. Well, that's pretty. I'm not prepared to figure that out. Here. Here, if I capture, that's not Sente to kill. I mean, he can connect, for instance. What am I accomplishing? He's already alive. Oh, I'm going to capture one stone. What's that? 3 moves for one stone? So I didn't see anything there. So surround here, looking to surround this area on top. I see some points up there. And it was in Sente. Good. There's a ko coming. When he plays here, there's a ko, but I don't see any way I can win the ko fight. There's too many things he has threats on. So I don't plan on playing that. I play here. He Sente. I'm threatening my 2 eyes. He says no. I can now make Seki. When he plays down like this, I can no longer get an I at A. If white plays B, I have an I at A. So with B, I don't have an I there. There's no I at C. I have an I at D, but notice this threatens it. This threatens the I. It's only one I. Look how dead I am. So here, threatening to kill, and I got to connect. An actual Gote, not do anything move. Does a little bit. Sorry, save. He wants to kill me here. I believe he intended to play here. I would have to play this one. Atari, capture. Do I have a second eye? Yeah, over here. So he played this one, and I think there was a comment. Oh, here it is. Blundered. So that makes me think he wanted to play here and just got confused. So here, here. Now when I capture, second is see the two eyes? So I like this move, nice and thick. Place here, okay. Connect under. Both groups. Okay. Comes down, just connect. Okay, go take. Okay, you got some points there. No big deal. Monkey jump. Under, big. Has to pull back, down. See the vital spot? But I'm not ready for that. I start by, there's still a ko for trouble. So I fix this ko. Well, let me show you. White, black, white, Atari, save, ko to kill. So I used up my own liberty. So I start by, now the ko's gone. Now I'm prepared to play my vital point. He plays here, gote. Well, it's reverse sente. I can get it in sente. And now I'm not going to finish that because I'm alive, so I don't need to. Secondly, I can play ko if I want. And if I don't want to, here in sente, that's not very big. So I can let that go. I get my spot. I come through. Check out his big group. Oh, I think both his groups are in serious trouble right now with this cut. Let's look at a few. Here, boom, Atari, Atari. Only one eye. I like that. Then let's go with here. Atari, dead. Whole thing's dead. So if the game stops, if he's alive in both spots, I'm ahead by about 8 points. But one of these should just die. Now here is something I've experienced countless times. And it's all about the ego. I don't know how you do it in your head, but to me, like the ego comes in, I'm gonna win. And I start getting, my mind starts turning off because I've won. And I'm excited and I'm thrilled. And cuts, you fool, Atari, I've got you. What? I don't even know what happened. It was magic. My stones disappeared. So I resigned and we come back to this. I go, what was it? What did Black play that got me? Black didn't play anything that got me. I put myself in Atari. I had no idea. I put a great deal of work into winning this game, start to finish. Very hard moves to find. And again, I've experienced this so many times. You do all this work and it builds up, and the tension builds and the emotions build, and I have you, oops. So stay calm, breathe, stay calm. I'm going to win. Oh, stay calm. Shut up. Just win. Calm down. I didn't do that. Oh, it frustrated me to lose this game. I mean, I wanted to tell him it didn't count. I think I wanted to do that. It was so I hated losing this game. Hated it. Okay. Hope you enjoyed. Maybe you got something out of it. Catch y'all later.